Blue Jays superfan Luke Gazdic. The trade deadline's right around the corner. The team adding to this roster? Subtracting? What are you doing?
I don't know. If I'm ownership, I don't even know what I'm thinking. They're kind of in that cloudy middle here. They're not hitting with runners in scoring position. Their clutch hitting is brutal. Decisions to take arms out of the game, managerial-wise, have been a mess. I don't know. It's been a frustrating little go here, but it's still a really good, talented team. I think you need to add a bat, possibly even an arm in the middle. I don't know. The AL East is really tough, and it's getting harder and harder to stick behind this team. But I love them, and hopefully they can start hitting the ball again.
Cody Bellinger is a guy that the Jays were actually kicking the tires on in the offseason. There was some talk that he'd be signing a free agent contract in Toronto. That didn't happen. The Cubs are likely sellers considering they're the Chicago Cubs. Is that somebody you would like to see in a Jays uniform in the next couple of days?
I think that's a better addition than probably Brandon Belt right now, have him in the DH spot. That'd be a great left-handed bat to add to the order, someone who's a veteran, who's done there and hit for average and hit for power. So it's someone like that needs to be added in the order for sure, because the guys that are in there right now just aren't hitting.
A lot of talk about Shohei Ohtani. And of course, everybody goes, are the Blue Jays in on it? Well, probably not. But if they were in it, would you like that idea? And what would you be thinking that the Angels would want from the Blue Jays? Because it's not just little prospects here and there. You're selling a lot for a guy that could change everything about your organization.
Yeah, I know. I listened to Jeff Passan talk about what it would take, and I just think their farm system's too decimated to make it happen. You're looking at a couple starters and pretty much emptying, Alex Anthopoulos in your prospect pool, right? Which I don't mind. If the deal's on the table, go for it. But I just don't think they have enough to get it done. Hoping he doesn't end up in Baltimore or Tampa, somewhere in the AL East, where we have to see him for the rest of the year. But if they can get it done, get it done. I don't care. They're not my prospects. Go for it.
Okay, let me ask you this then. So what about if the Angels said, you know what, we like 4 or 5 prospects, but you have to give us either Vladdy or Bo? Are you selling those guys with it?
Oh,
one or the other. You're not going to give them both. You're not shipping 10 Blue Jays down to Anaheim, California. But are you giving up on 2 cornerstone pieces that should be with the organization in the next decade?
I'm going to just come out and say no. I like Vladdy and Bo. You have to have cornerstones in your franchise and in your lineup. I just think they're both too valuable. I know Bo's not hitting great right now. Vladdy is another story, but I just think they're 2 guys that should be untouchable. They're Blue Jays, and I'd love to see those guys be Blue Jays for a long time / Blue Jays for life.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. And plus, Ohtani has to sign that deal if he's coming to Toronto. Yeah. If you're going to give up that kind of piece, I want to see an 8-year deal for Shohei Ohtani and the Blue Jays. Thanks for this, Bell.
No problem. Go Jays.
Go Jays.